What's up YouTube, Kevin Morgan 123. I'm here with Seth, who's on his phone, as most teenagers are all day. We went to the boot sale today and got a few bits, so I'll see you in the pickups. So we thought we were late, but we're not actually late. They just opened the gates earlier, and we'll see what we find today. Well, excuse me, it's an overcast day again, but the cars are coming in thick and fast, so we'll see what we will find. Few gaming bits here, mostly PlayStation 2, and it's all common titles. I checked this little box on the left, it had an icon on it. It looked like it was sort of a PSP case or something like that, so I thought I'd check, but nothing inside it. So let's see how much the PlayStation is. PlayStation. Hi mate, how much are you asking on the PlayStation?
So what do you want for the PlayStation?
You got any other stuff, any other games? Or is it just everything you got here?
Just what we've got here really.
Okay, no worries. It's a really good price, brilliant. Some PS2 titles this lady's got. I asked if she had any games. That's all she had. Stuff that I've already got or wouldn't play, so I left those behind. Sorry, I've got most of those, sorry. Thank you though. I think that's it. Okay, thank you. Cheers. I suppose there's a Wii in there, is there?
There is.
How much are you asking?
But what it is, the only thing missing is the bit to the telly.
Okay.
Yeah? And the hand controls. Okay. I'll do it for a tenner.
Okay, can I have a look? Is that alright?
Yourself. On that?
Oh,
well, it's got a microphone with it, that's why I was asking 15.
Oh, there's a PlayStation as well.
The microphone is not good.
It's what I tested with. Go on then.
Do you have any more gaming bits?
Yes.
I've
got a Nintendo, the old Nintendo.
Okay.
And games.
How much? Can I have a look at that as well, please?
Yeah.
Cool.
I need a new game pad because...
Oh, it's the Wii. It's the Wii. I'll have a look at his Nintendo though. It's not this one, it's the old Wii.
The box is a bit of a wrong one.
Can we look at the Nintendo, is that okay?
There's a Nintendo.
That's the PlayStation.
PlayStation, sorry, I meant PlayStation. Sorry.
Oh, okay. You got
have a Nintendo.
That gone?
Yeah, that's gone already, that.
Oh, okay, no worries. That's a shame. Thought we had a Wii U for a tenner. Turned out to be a Wii. Nintendo turned out to be a PlayStation 1. This guy's got a load of PS2 games and some PS1 games, all common titles, but I was interested in one, but I wasn't too sure if I've played it before, so I'll have a look at it anyway. G-Police. Push it along. Quite a few games there, alright? No. How much are you asking on them?
Give me a second. Yeah. What sort of price are you looking for?
£3 each?
Yeah, I think.
She wanted £3 each. I was going to pick up Game of Thrones, but it turns out she wanted a £5 for that, and it was pretty beat up shape on the outside, and the rest of the Blu-rays were pretty much 90% Twilight, so yeah, left it.
Oddworld for the Xbox.
Like that. Looking to see. Hello. How much are you asking on the games, please?
Which ones are you interested in?
Dragon Ball Z. Big fan of that.
Yeah. £1 each.
Okay, that's cool. Bloody Raw. I used to like that one. That's the ones you had to pick to turn into animals, isn't it? Fable you've got, haven't you? Yeah.
Sorry, sir.
Devil May Cry. I'll take these three, is that okay?
Yeah.
Just
Aren't you efficient?
amount of times I bought games. Got home and there's none in there.
Yeah, they should all be perfect.
Cool, thank you. That's great. I'm giving you my phone. Did you have any more games, or is that everything?
We've got some older ones over there.
Okay. Let's have a look.
PC.
Oh, right, okay.
People table out.
Wow, that's old, isn't it? Look at that. I used to buy so many old PC games. It's just getting them to work now. It's like some of them just they give you a black screen, don't they? And you're just stuck. Okay, right. We'll take. Thank you very much. Have you got any more gaming stuff? Some PC stuff. Oh, there's a Game Boy there.
Yeah, there's a Gameboy Advance with all the bits and pieces.
Okay, cool. Have a look at that, please. And how much are you asking on that?
It's a £5 for all of it.
Okay.
It's in perfect condition. Some more games there, I think.
Yeah, well, that's Seth.
Yeah.
Okay. Do any more bits for it?
No, I think that's everything. There should be a thing, charger. Oh yeah.
Is that the charger?
Yeah. That's an old Walkman.
How much are you asking on that?
How much should be for the old radio one?
Yeah, well, that as well, Seth.
Yeah.
£2 for the radio.
And what about the CD player?
£1.
Okay, cool. Right, grab a few bits then.
Okay, cool.
Okay, what we got? 5, 6, 8. 8 quid. Lumber it all on you. Take my phone out again. I'm going to lose it today, I know it.
Yeah.
Right, I've got 2 5s, is that okay?
Right, okay. If I give you...
Oh yeah, you got the change there. Make sure you got nothing else left or after.
There's some more games here.
PC games. Oh, Wolfenstein, that was the first PC online game.
£1.
Look.
Yeah, I've got that.
Oh, you got that one. Loads of common PS2 titles. I think the best one there was Grand Theft Auto Vice City. Yeah, left those behind. Have another look here, because... Oh, there is more gaming stuff.
We just found that at the bottom of the...
There's something.
£2 each. They're unsealed.
Halo 2, Time Splitters. Oh, there's another Game Boy game. Is it in there though? No.
Thank you. That is just the 1.5, isn't it?
It's empty. That's a shame.
Thank you.
You might have it somewhere else.
Nearly in profit there.
Could be in one of the DS cases.
How much for the DS games, please? This one's missing its game.
Is it?
Yeah. That one's missing the game. Oh no, they both are.
Oh no!
No.
They might
that's a
be.
shame.
There might be some more.
Not in there.
Sorry about that.
That's
Just
alright.
checking.
I thought I'd come back because I knew you had wicked stuff, so I thought you might have something else.
No, that's it. Sorry.
When I see stalls with games like this, it's just all sports. I just wonder if they ever sell any, because I can't see anyone picking them up. It was like FIFA times 10. All sports.
Is that what you mean?
Yes. Thank you. Kept them in the loft. Look at that. Oh, graphics card. Warriors. Warriors is a wicked game. What's some more? Anything I'll play? Star Wars. Knights of the Old Republic used to be good. Oh, you got some consoles as well.
It's PlayStation 2 now, isn't it? I believe it works.
Oh, there's a Game Boy as well. How much are you asking on the Game Boy? Dusty.
I don't know. quid. Go on.
I'll give it a clean.
It's a bargain, isn't it? There is a duster lying around somewhere.
Have you got any more?
No, well,
Cartridge
don't
or
know.
something, though.
I got some other Game Boy bits.
The old Game Boy, really old.
Can I have a look in the box? I'll go through
Yeah,
it for you.
just, there you go.
Let's get over here. Can you get it, Seth?
It's heavy.
Thank you. Cool.
Is that a PS1 controller or a PS2 controller?
Ooh, a PS1, thank you. Can you hold that?
Yeah.
Jedi Power Battles, I still have that. Cena long.
SNES.
You got some money in here? 50. I don't know idea what that is.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be spending.
Probably works out as 10p, doesn't it?
There's some. Tetris.
Make sure we got everything. Don't want that.
PlayStation memory card.
What's underneath? Go on, go underneath. It's all right at the moment. Grab that as well, them two. And that one.
Pokemon Red and Blue.
What's that? That's
And should I get the other Game Boy?
You hold that.
Just needs
No,
batteries.
Power Battles used to be wicked. Digging under. Awesome.
How much
Right, what we got?
for that? Well,
What, you want it? It's
Yeah.
got yellowing around the screen.
it's fine.
It's got no back either.
Fine.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay, found a few bits. Okay, what we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, I think I'm going to rescue this as well.
alright.
Because he's after it. How much do you want for the... Your choice.
No idea.
Say a number.
10 quid.
10 quid. Yeah, okay. That's cool. You got them?
Yeah. No, I put it in there.
I see them often. How much are you asking on the games, please?
Which ones?
These ones?
£2 each for Mega Drives.
2.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if you buy a lot, I'll do a discount.
Okay, that's cool. Have you got the console?
That could be worth it. Maybe not that one. No,
They're alright. They're alright. You get a few games on them. Yeah. It's these you don't see often. I was well into Spectrum. 128K plus 2. I used to love my Spectrum.
128K.
I love. It was my first console or system.
Of a 128K ZX80. What was ZX80?
It was my first ever.
ZX80, yeah. Was it? ZX80?
Yeah, I think it was, yeah.
What colour was it? Ah, no, you
Hang on.
I'll tell you
ZX80.
what colour it was.
Wasn't white.
It was.
Was white. Yeah.
Well, it was like have a free game.
I do miss them days.
It was sort of like white and a bit of brown as well.
No, it's not. How much are you asking on your games, mate?
Differs on the price. I'll do the PlayStation ones for £1.
Okay.
Do the PSPs. £4.
No, I won't use the... Let's grab these two. I'll play that. Got that one.
The Mario Connect thing.
It's cool, isn't it? Is there any other stuff?
I have actually got a PSP for sale. The only
Okay.
thing is, I'm missing the lead, so until I check it,
Okay.
I'm not going to put
Will
it
you
out.
be back
Everything
next week?
I do- Yeah, I'll be here next week.
I'll be here anyway, so it's all good. How much are you asking on the Connects?
I'll do it for £2.
It's pretty cool, isn't it? What we got? 3 games. £5.
Yeah.
Hiya, how much is your controller, please?
£1.
That's cool.
It hasn't
got any-
it hasn't got the...
Back.
No.
Does it work, do you know?
It should do, yeah.
Okay. Still got £1 left. How much are you asking on the Connect?
Fiver. That does
Okay.
work.
Okay, we go. Thank you. Cheers. You got any more gaming stuff, or is that everything?
No, that's everything.
That's everything. Thank you.
How much?
How much are your games, please?
But Uncharted there makes £18. I checked it this morning, CX is still 25 quid.
Okay. Okay, so we got some good bits. Well, I did. Man, I didn't find anything, which is a shame. And, well, I'm not even sure what I got, to be honest. Lose track of it after a while. I got a few bits I wanted, so see you at the pickups.
Okie dokie, so we got a few bits. It wasn't a bad day, it was alright. Got some bits that I was interested in, which was lucky. I don't know where to start. What was the first thing we got, Seth?
I think it was. I think the first thing we got was the Game Boy.
The Advance.
Yeah, the Advance.
Yeah, so I was like, well, she had. What else did we get from her? We got some.
We got all of that, and
That was Dragon. It was Dragon Ball. Not Dragon Ball. Yeah, it was Dragon Ball. Losing track. So yeah, she had some games out. Amanda was like, "Oh, they're already out, and the box is open, so maybe someone's gone through it already." So I popped up, saw these games, which is Dragon Ball Z, basically 1, 2, and 3. So I can't say the name. Budokai Tenchachi. No idea. Don't know how to say it. But there you go. I'm guessing that's number 1. Number 2. Number 3. All in great condition. Slight wear at the top on the cover. Isn't a big deal. But that's 1, 2, 3. These games are really collectible and they're really fun to play. If you haven't played this series, really good fun. Yeah, they were £1 each, so couldn't complain. Then I saw she had a Gameboy Advance in the back. I was like, oh, you know, is that for sale? And she pulled it out and it was in slipcover. So the Gameboy Advance is the cleanest Gameboy Advance I've ever seen. If you told me it was brand new and I bought it, I'd believe you. It's so mint condition. It's not going to show up on the camera, but it's spotless on the screen. No yellowing at all. The buttons are clean. It's got the back. And it came with F-Zero in the back, already in the cartridge slot, so that's brilliant. But the cartridge slot's got no wear, nothing, so it's probably been played a couple of times. Really, really good condition. So I was happy to see that. She wanted a £5 for that. I'd pay that all day. That's great price, especially for that condition. That's brilliant. And it came with some other bits. So it came with the box, which is also minty fresh. So that's included. It's got the paperwork inside it. I wasn't too sure if it was in there. You know, maybe that was the second one or whatsoever. I didn't know what I was getting really. She said I got a few bits. It came with an electronics boutique, if you remember them. Plug. Haven't tested the plug. Looks like it's new. I'm guessing it's fine. I haven't tested it. It came with an official link cable, which is also in good condition. And it came with a game called Kururin. But unfortunately, the box is really good condition. Everything's there, but there's no game. But I didn't know what I was getting. But as you saw, I went back again later and had a look at her stuff. Kept going back to see if she had any more stuff she didn't realise she had. And she had like Mario Advance, but it was missing as well. And then she had a couple of DS games I would have picked up, but they were also missing the games. So yeah, that's a shame. So yeah, but that's the box. So I don't know what to do with that. Probably find someone that wants it, and I'll just send it on to them for nothing if they need it. But yeah, really good condition box actually. It's not a bad game if you've actually played it. It's like a pole that goes through the level, like a maze. You have to work your way through it as you go through the level. So anyway, that was from her. So £3 each for the games, £5 for the Game Boy and the link cable, the plug, and what was the other thing? The game F-Zero, which is a great game. So I'm happy to get that for a £5. Then what did we get?
I think we got the.
Was it the Game Boy stuff, wasn't it? Yeah.
I think it was the PS1 stuff.
I think that was last. I think the PS1
Oh
stuff.
yeah, the PS1 stuff.
So yeah, the lady, I said, you got any games? The lady goes, oh, that person over there has. She pulled out some games. Nothing too, I wouldn't really want to play. But I noticed she had a Game Boy. So I saw the Game Boy on the top. It was really bad condition, like dirty, really dirty. I've cleaned it up a little bit. I need to clean it properly. But yeah, it was covered in, he said it was in a barn. So it's been left in a barn. But it's not going to show up on the camera, but it's not bad condition, to be honest. It's got a slight mark you can see on the battery cover there. Looks like something's like hot's gone on it and like melted it a little bit. It's not too bad, but you know, that was a quid. So, and I said, got any other stuff? She pulled out another box with PlayStation 2 in it. So I had to dig through. And then I started finding more and more stuff. So we found Zool on the Super Nintendo. We found Tetris on the Game Boy. Super Mario Land 2. Cool Spot. Keep going. Wario Land. Love Wario Land. Wicked game. Really good game. And then we got 3 amazing games. First one I saw popped out Pokemon Gold. So I was like, amazing. I'm having that straight away. Kept digging through the box. And then in the bottom of the box, Pokemon Red, Pokemon Blue. You see people say, oh, they pick these up all the time. And I never believe them. But yeah, I couldn't believe it. All in the bottom. So 3 amazing Pokemon games. That's like minimum of 60 quid just there. So only thing is, gold doesn't save. These 2 do. So I've ordered a battery to replace this one, so it does save, which is good. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Game Boy games, and the SNES game, the Game Boy Color, and then Seth wanted this. I don't know why. You know, it was a tenner, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 10 items, £10. Here comes Harry. With socks in his mouth. He goes upstairs, goes in the drawer, gets the socks out, brings them down every time. Anyway, so this Game Boy's yellow. Yeah, it's had a hard life by the looks of it. The screen's not too bad. It got a few scratches on it. Kind of some dirt underneath the screen. I don't know, but it was a quid, and it works. You know, these things are bulletproof. You see them survive wars, so you know. 10 items, £10, that was good. Then this guy started pulling some games out, some PS1 games. I asked him earlier what he had, and he was on about, he had a... Sorry, what are you doing, Seth?
The dog keeps walking and...
Yeah, just leave him. Anyway, I don't know, kids and animals, don't worry with them and all that. Anyway, so he started pulling some stuff out. Earlier he was like, I've got a Nintendo, an old Nintendo. I was like, oh, result. And then it turned out it was a PlayStation. He didn't know what he had. Then when I saw him later, he was like, oh, I sold the Xbox. I was like, Xbox? So I think he thought the PlayStation with an Xbox, but yeah. So he pulled out some games, some really good games. He was just pulling them out of a bag, so no one else saw them. So I got there just in time. So I got Crash Bandicoot 2, and these are minty. These are really good condition. Crash Bandicoot 2, it's all in there. Don't know if you want to see inside. Manual's nice and crisp. Platinum one, not too bad. We got Final Fantasy 7 Platinum, also nice and minty fresh. Great condition, all the discs in there, and another version of another copy of Metal Gear. This is probably going to go for trade. I've got 3 of these. I got rid of one recently, so I don't know what's going to happen with this one. Maybe get some NES stuff for it. But yeah, Metal Gear, minty fresh again. All the paperwork comes with a Silent Hill demo as well. So, and they were £1 each, so you can't go wrong for that. And he also had a Mario Kart Mario Connects from the Wii, brand new, £2. I don't think it's worth much, you know, a couple of quid. But it's quite cool to have, so it'll probably go on the shelf. I don't know, I'm trying to cut down, but I see things like this and I think of Kieran because he likes to collect the bits. So, it might be going to Kieran. Kieran Cox Game Boys are awesome. I'm not too sure. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Then we got... I don't know. Oh, yeah, that woman who had all the stuff before the Game Boy, and that had some Walkmans as well. I always pick up Walkmans. Kieran told me about it. Pick up Sony Walkmans. You can sell them on, buy yourself more games. So, yeah, got Sony Walkman, AM, FM. I don't even know what the model is. It's quite a fancy looking one. Shame it doesn't work. I think the caps may have gone on it because it is old. So it needs recapping for the power. The power lights sort of like fade in and flicker in, and the audio is really, really quiet. So it needs recapping, I think. So that'll probably just be moved on. And get some more stuff. Then we have this Sony box with another Walkman in it. I'll try not to drop it. Good condition, really good. That was £1. The other Walkman was £2. This comes with the remote. Yeah, remote and power supply and some other cable. So, yeah, shift them on. Probably get me... Basically, if I get rid of both of those, that's probably paid for the day's stuff. So, it doesn't work out too bad. So, it sort of paid for itself, which isn't too bad. I'm not, as I say as well, I'm not too greedy. If you see a couple of bits, I'll pick them up, but I'm not picking everything up. If I see, 50 Walkmans, I'm not going to pick up 50 Walkmans. I'm only going to get a couple. I don't need to get them all. And oh yeah, this lady, I've got one of these controllers with a, it's called what's the D-pad called? It's like a moving D-pad. Let's see if you do it. There, you've got a D-pad on it. Xbox control. I haven't got this one. Silver one. It's quite nice. Good condition. She said it works. Don't know if it does, but it's £1. You try it for that. But it's got a D-pad that sticks out, and then you can twist it and turn it into a circle D-pad, which is nice. And it's really good condition. Nice and clean. All the buttons feel nice and clicky. Seems alright. I'll give it a test. It's £1. Don't work. You know what I mean? It's alright just for that. For £1. I think that's it, isn't it? So we didn't get loads and loads of pickups. We just got a few pickups in a couple of places. It was a good boot sale overall. Got some good stuff. What are you looking at? The controller?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll tell you a little story anyway. I'll add this on the end because there's so much hate in the world and stuff like that. We went to the shops the other day. I got a haircut. And I'm really bad at getting haircuts because I freak out with my anxiety. So we're going to the barbers, get my hair cut, come out and go into a shop. And there's an old lady there, really old, 80s, in her 80s. And she's buying, like off the ground, a big, what would you call it, a cabinet to put all her stuff in, toiletries and stuff like that. It was heavy, really heavy. And she was trying to fit it in this little basket thing, like a trolley basket. And she was like, oh, she's getting worried. She was like, oh, it don't fit. What am I going to do? Amanda's choking upstairs. So yeah, didn't fit in there. I said to the lady, excuse me, do you want me to give you a lift home? Because I was with Seth and Amanda. And I said, she goes, oh, do you mind? I was like, no, I don't mind. I'll give you a lift home round the corner. It's all right. She just told me she just lived round the corner. But it's far enough to walk. I wouldn't want to walk that far. It's at least a mile and a half. And, at that age, it's not good. But she said she's got no friends or no family who live in the UK. They all live in Ireland. So, yeah, give her a lift home. She was happy. She was trying to give me some money. I was like, no, seriously, it's fine. I put it in her house. I said, do you want me to take it upstairs for you? And she was like, no, just put it on the standard stair lift and she'll send it up. So I was like, okay, put it on there. And she, she was grateful. But the reason I'm saying that story is because there's a lot of trolls and a lot of hate in the world. And a lot of people who are nasty. And you see a lot of it on Facebook and YouTube all the time. And people just abuse people for the sake of abusing people. So if you can do one good deed, if you go out there and you find someone in need of help, give them a hand, just do a good deed. That's it. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Say bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye from Harry. Harry, come here. Here he is. Harry, we're going on a road trip. We're going on a road trip.